Good morning. Today is Monday, August 14th, 2023. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I spent most of my weekend watching my oldest son, Micah, win his hockey tournament. It was 5 games, 3 days, and in the championship game yesterday, they played against the only team who beat them in an earlier game. And when it mattered the most, they came out on top, winning 6-2. So that was really fun. But the best part is seeing your son play some really good hockey. Micah scored 6 goals over the weekend and may have had the most points of any player in the tournament. Then, to top it all off, when we got home yesterday afternoon, we spent the rest of the day celebrating our youngest son's second birthday. So, full weekend, lots of fun. Again, I hope you had a wonderful weekend as well. Looking forward to a little bit more fun as we get started here. This is one more reminder that the week after next is our annual Capital Cruise Client Appreciation Dinner event. If you are a client of Capital Consulting Group, we sincerely hope that you can join us for a wonderful evening on Lake Minnetonka. The boat is filling up and we don't want you to miss out. You can get all the details and RSVP on the events page of our website. Again, that web address is www.investwithccg.com. Life is too short to worry about what the next headline could do to your life savings. Hi, my name is Eric Hagan, and I keep my thumb on the pulse of the economy and the markets so my clients can focus on the things that are actually important to them. Thank you for joining me the next few minutes on today's weekly economic video update. Positive inflation data failed to lift stocks from their August doldrums last week as economic data and a ratings downgrade soured investor sentiment. The Dow Jones Industrials average added 0.62%, while the Standard & Poor's 500 slipped 0.31%. The NASDAQ Composite Index fell 1.9% for the week, and the MSCI EAFE Index, which tracks developed overseas stock markets, rose 0.5%. Stocks struggled last week, beginning on a strong note ahead of key inflation data and selling off midweek in response to a downgrade of the banking sector by credit rating agency Moody's and news of a steep drop in China's exports. Emblematic of the week, stocks jumped to big gains following Thursday's better than expected inflation report, only to evaporate as bond yields rose amid an auction of third-year Treasury bonds. Stocks have had difficulty sustaining traction with the loss of the technology's leadership, which has propelled gains this year. The combination of higher yields and earnings that failed to validate tech's elevated valuations has dragged the sector and the larger market. July's inflation data reflected only moderate price pressures. Consumer prices increased by a modest 0.2%, which aligned with market expectations. In comparison, the annual inflation rate came in at 3.2%, slightly below consensus estimates, though higher than June's annual increase of 3%. Core CPI, which excludes food and energy, was particularly encouraging, rising at the slowest rate since October of 2021. Producer prices painted a more mixed picture, coming in a bit higher than expected, rising 0.3% versus the expected 0.2% increase, though the year-over-year increase was just 0.8%. Core producer prices 12-month increase of 2.4% tied for the lowest since January of 2021. As always, we will continue to keep our finger on the pulse of what's really going on in the markets. This week's economic news that we're watching includes a retail sales report tomorrow, Tuesday. We have housing starts, industrial production, and those FOMC, those Fed minutes on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we have the index of leading economic indicators and jobless claims. as earnings season rolls on. Here are some of the companies that we're keeping an eye on. I'm sure on Wednesday, Target will make some headlines. If we are not investing your life savings for you, you can learn about our personalized approach at smartmixportfolios.com. In our last month's capital markets update and outlook presentation, we warned that August could show increased volatility. And sure enough, that's exactly what's happening in the market. So why is that? Why is August a volatile month? Well, one simple reason: many people are on vacation. And when people are out of the office, the financial markets often see less trading, which can cause big price swings following news events. The Fitch ratings news was a great example. When the news started to circulate that the rating agency downgraded US debt, the stock market started to trend lower. And by the end of trading on August 2nd, the NASDAQ composite saw its worst day since February. If the Fitch news hit in April, would stocks have reacted the same way? Well, that's difficult to answer, but when markets are thinly traded, news events tend to get magnified. So don't be surprised to see a few more volatile days this month as we get updates on inflation and the jobs market, two key economic numbers tracked by the Fed. Also, don't be surprised to see some market volatility when Fed Chair Jerome Powell speaks at the Fed's Jackson Hole Symposium on August 24th through the 26th. At last year's meeting, Powell's speech was seen as hawkish on interest rates, and it triggered a 3.4% drop in the Standard & Poor's 500. My 2 cents is to enjoy the last few weeks of summer. It won't be long before schools are in session and people will return to school year routines. Our next monthly luncheon presentation is scheduled for Thursday, August 24th at 11 a.m. We hope that you'll join us in person for lunch or online as we discuss the positives, the headwinds, and our outlook for the stock market and the economy, again, during this monthly check-in. This is your opportunity to look over our shoulder, get an objective analysis of the current environment. We encourage your questions. You are always welcome to invite a friend or family member who would benefit from the information provided as well. Again, the presentation will be delivered in person at our office in Eden Prairie and will also be streamed live online. All right, that is it for today's update. Thank you for staying until the end today. I do have another riddle for you. Again, be the first person to post the correct answer down below this video in the comments section, and we will send you a gift card for coffee on us. And I have to give another congratulations to Roger in Eden Prairie for getting last week's riddle correct. This is Roger's second week in a row getting the riddle correct, so we need to give him some competition. So feel free to comment in the to post your answer in the comment section below this video. Give Roger some competition. But again, Roger, you were correct last week's riddle. So thank you for participating. We will get you a gift card for coffee on us in the mail very soon. All right, so today's riddle is: a man tells a friend that he married 3 women yesterday, which was legal. In fact, it was routine. How can he make such a statement? Again, be the first person to post the correct answer down below this video in the comment section, and we will send you a gift card for coffee on us. If you would like the answer to previous week's riddles, you can visit our website /riddles to see the correct answer that Roger posted, as well as to see previous week's riddles answers as well. And then lastly, later on today, I will be sending out our full economic update for the week. This update includes more than what I talked about here this morning, including our popular weekly tax tip. This week's tip answers the question: is child support or alimony considered taxable income? If you'd like this email, you may subscribe at our website, www.investwithccg.com. Hey, this is Eric again. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Here at Capital Consulting Group, we provide personal wealth planning and fiduciary investment management solutions for individuals, couples, and families. To learn how to see your entire financial situation, both today as well as every year into the future, go to clearfinancialfuture.com and watch the short 2-minute video. To learn how we give our clients' life savings the attention it deserves and to see how we're doing, visit smartmixportfolios.com. And lastly, if you'd like help investing your 401k at work, visit me over at 401kinvestmentpros.com. Thank you again for your time today. I'll look for you next week.